What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd, where we talk all things in major movie television news. I'm your host, Grant Sullivan, and we just got a Miss Marvel trailer this morning. It looked very action-packed. My first reaction and thoughts are going to be in this video. We're going to break it down and talk about what it has for the future of the MCU and what Secret Invasion sets up in this film. But first, before we get into all of that, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Let's hop right into my reaction. So, overall, I thought it was a very, very fun trailer. I think it's the exact same footage that they showed at D23, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen that from a bunch of creators on YouTube so far who have stated that in their videos as well. But it was a very light teaser. It was very fun. I expect this movie to go in depth about the Kree, and I expect it to connect to Secret Invasion. But regardless, let's hop right into the breakdown. But before we do the breakdown, we have a new plot synopsis for the film, and it states, Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, has reclaimed her new identity from the Triangle Kree and had taken revenge on the Supreme Intelligence. Obviously, at the end of the last movie, she wanted to get revenge on the Supreme for locking her memories and stuff like that. But unintended consequences see Carol shouldering the burden of a destabilized universe. We see when her duties send her to an anonymous wormhole linked to the Kree Revolutionary, aka the Bengal. Her powers become entangled with that of Jersey City superfan Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, and Carol's incestuous niece, Captain Monica Rambeau. Together, this unlikely trio must team up and learn to work together in concert to save the universe as the Marvels. That's what the whole plot line of this movie is going to be. The three of them trying to figure out what their powers are and using them to their opponent's advantages. Also, the villains are revealed in this trailer as well. Again, it is a very fun trailer. I enjoyed watching this trailer. I think I watched it like 20 times to get this breakdown right. But let's hop right into the breakdown. The trailer opens with a scene that looks to be taking place right after WandaVision when Nick Fury, again, this is taking place after WandaVision, when the Skrull recruited Monica to go up to the sky with Nick Fury in space. Obviously, this is probably what he wanted her to come do. We see that Nick Fury and Monica are at a base, and interestingly, it's not Sword, it's Saber. So, obviously, we know in WandaVision that Sword was the threat to Wanda, but is Nick Fury going to take over Saber and make that the new Sword as well? Maybe there will be two in the MCU, one that's run by Nick Fury and the other run by somebody else. Who knows? The readings, regardless, the readings that Fury and Monica are trying to find look like some other force field, kind of like the one in WandaVision where we saw Wanda keeping Vision. I have a theory about this. Maybe this is where Wanda went to create her own force field after she, quote-unquote, died in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Obviously, we saw her fall off of that cliff, so maybe she could have been alive. Obviously, there's been rumors of the Scarlet Witch project in the works, and she is definitely rumored to return as the Scarlet Witch in the MCU at some point. So maybe this is a setup to that prelude in the MCU. We don't know about that yet. The readings, could this be, just talked about that, Kamala Khan takes her place in the suit as Kamala is using her powers and gets all excited when she sees Nick Fury and asks if this is a test to join the Avengers. Obviously, we do know that Kamala Khan wants to join the Avengers. She is a fangirl, just like we all are, of the MCU and whatnot, but Nick Fury is really needing Monica Rambeau. Because we know this because he asked Monica where Monica is. And the next scene, we see her cut from a portal entrance, almost like the ones in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer that we got a couple months back. Again, a lot of connections to Spider-Man over there. But we then see her pick up from the Miss Marvel, we then see that, and we see her land on a moon and fighting some aliens. We don't know what kind of battle this could be. Maybe Kamala Khan was doing that before she got before she was in the suit as Carol Danvers, or as Monica Rambeau as well. We then see Monica try to use her powers, and then we pick up from the Miss Marvel post-credit scene where we cut to Carol Danvers. Obviously, at the end of Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel was in the post-credit scene. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen that. She basically got the other bangle, I assume. Somehow, some way, she got the other bangle. And that is what is connecting her powers from there as well. And then we see Carol say, "Oh God," and we cut to the title card. And interestingly, this teases what the plot of this movie is even more. We get the Marvel Studios title card, but before it transitions to Marvel Studios, it says Studios Marvel, and then they swap. Obviously, this being a nod to what is really going down in this film, with between the three of them tracking it down or trying to get their powers working. We get a shot of New Jersey, and Fury and Monica are at Kamala's house asking for Kamala, and she excitedly knows. She thinks that she got into the Avengers. That is what she asked them there, obviously being another fangirl. She's a huge Avengers fan, so she is thrilled when they show up to her house. That's pretty much explaining that. We then get an explanation from Monica about their powers, and we learn that Monica's powers are light. She can basically manipulate light energy. We saw this somewhat in WandaVision. We haven't gotten anything yet, but she can manipulate light energy. And then as Monica starts to tell her parents about Kamala's powers, she says that she could show them. Kamala says that she could show them excitedly, and her and Captain Marvel swap places. Again, this just showing us what they can do. Captain Marvel ends up in Kamala's house, as we see, and her parents ask where Kamala is. In response, Monica says that wherever Carol was is where Kamala is now. Obviously, we learn that the scene right after this, she was fighting in a Kree ship. Obviously, Carol Danvers is worried that she may have put Kamala in harm's way. We then see that Kamala on again looks to be a Kree ship, and it looks like Carol was fighting the Kree with Goose instead of helping them. Maybe Secret Invasion will tell us why this is, because obviously at the end of Captain Marvel and Far From Home, the Skrull and Nick Fury and Captain Marvel were all friends. They made up, they agreed to help them find a home on Earth, but we don't know how this could be. I think that Secret Invasion is going to lead to a more conflict between the Kree and the Skrulls and against the human population, and this is what's going to set up Captain Marvel 2 and stuff like that. Secret Invasion will definitely lead into Captain Marvel 2. Secret Invasion, again, during the fight, we then see that Goose is using her powers that we saw in the first movie, and Carol screams because she is frightened of what we just saw from Goose as well. We cut to a shot of Carol, Monica, and Kamala in some type of Kree spaceship, maybe some technology and it looks like they're going to a certain planet. This could be that Kree planet that we saw in Captain Marvel 2, or in Captain Marvel, the first one. Maybe they're going back, maybe to learn about their entanglement powers as well. We then get a shot of Monica Rambeau using her powers, and Kamala also fighting in the ship that they were on. Again, looks like they could be fighting the Kree here in that Kree war with Kamala Khan. We see a shot of Carol in Kamala's religion, and she looks confused, obviously, because she has no religion. She is not religious. We then cut to another shot of Monica saving Kamala in what looks to be a spaceship blow up. Maybe something blew up their spaceship, and that is what's happening there. We then see that Fury says shields up, and it looks like they're fighting the Kree, because we see someone leading the charge against some people in battle as well. We then see Zoe Ashton's character, and it looks like she is playing the successor of Ronan. Obviously, we know that Ronan did die in Guardians of the Galaxy, so maybe this is what sets up her character to be playing this character in the movie, as well as we do know she is going to be the main villain of the film as well. Maybe we then get a shot of Monica and Carol learning to use their new powers together towards the end of the trailer, and that they will all be a team by the end of the trailer. Obviously, the last shot of this trailer is Kamala asking if they are a team. Obviously, she's a fangirl. It's asking them if she wants to be a team, or if they are a team, and then she fantasizes over this as well. Obviously, that's just pretty much just a gag at the end of the trailer, but that is going to be all I spotted for the Captain Marvel trailer breakdown. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Again, a whole lot of stuff in this trailer. It was a very fun and lighthearted trailer as well. It got me excited for this movie. Again, I didn't really think much of the first one. Obviously, a lot of other people didn't, but I'm going to say that I'm super excited for this movie as well. This trailer did bump up my hype an extraordinary amount for this new film as well. But that's going to be all for today's video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.